options from characters. What's very interesting is that Ryu and the FGC characters, they don't necessarily have to commit to options, right? They are very happy to play that footsies game. They are very happy to play and sit and wait. So it's going to be a very, very interesting set to watch here.
Now, the reason why Ryu was chosen is those Shakus can completely control the air. Sure, Cloud can just try to attack them to break them, but that will put him in a little bit of stun, which isn't always worth it. And that, the focus attack, with Cloud mostly having single hits from things like back air, Wing is going to be using it a lot, trying to go for the third strike style, trying to parry all of it. Unfortunately, only able to get one. But he's going to try to push forward to the middle. He's got complete stage control, but CurryGovernor moving in, keeping him in the ledge trap. It's just a constant reversal, Airfire.
100%, yeah. We see a massive backwards and forwards game here. Again, as you pointed out, in between these two sets, the last set and this set, absolutely explosive gameplay from everybody in this Wave B, right? And fantastic parry from Wing there. You know, he's really got those parries on lock.
But unfortunately, that F-tilt will take it. With CurryG having limit online, he has access just to keep complete stage control. Once again, using that neutral B to cover the platforms. You can't duck underneath it. Your Shakunetsus can't stop it. But this is Wing's chance. Ryu is insanely good at keeping people at the ledge. Of course, that auto turnaround gonna get the Tatsu to take the stock. But it's 45% down now.
Yeah, I mean, 45% extra credit for Curry. You know, you're not going to be disappointed with that as Curry, but also I feel like you're not too nervous about that as Wing. You know, Ryu is quite heavy. You know, he has some weight on those bones, and so he's not too disappointed that he's only taken 45%. You know, we've seen people get very poorly two-stocked in this wave, right? And with the level of play that CurryGovernor is, you know, I wouldn't be surprised to see something like that either. But a fantastic ledge play by Curry there. That is a game plan that is really, really well thought out. He's waiting. If he tries an early recovery, he's going to get hit by that limit side B, which is definitely going to be a kill. If he waits, he's got that dare to bait out that up B and challenge it and send Wing right to the depths.
Oh yeah. Now, while Shoryu does have a little bit of invincibility, it's not lasting the entire time. But Wing, he needs to find a Shoryuken here. He needs to find a Tatsu. He just needs to take this stock. You do not want to let Cloud snowball, especially with limit. CurryG having complete control of center stage. With limit online, he could find a side B or a neutral B to do an easy 20% of damage. Like, we were talking 45% before. How about 70?
100%, and unfortunate missing on the Shoryuken there from Wing. But, I mean, Curry just playing fantastic right now, right? You know, he is using that back air to its full advantage, and I'm really enjoying watching his play right here.
Now, one thing Wing does need to be careful of, we were talking about ledge options before, yeah? Dash attack will also two-frame Ryu, so Wing needs to be incredibly careful when recovering. But, of course, he's just getting thrown around. He was getting juggled around until that back air takes the stock. That was a two-stock. I'm wondering, how long is this going to continue? Are we going to continue the curse of a 2-0? Or will Wing start to pull it back?
Yeah, really interesting. So the last time that these two played at Brentwood Brawl in August last year, there was it was a 3-1, right? So Wing did manage to take a game, and I don't know if he took game 2 or maybe game 3, but are we going to be able to see him take it here? I'm very, very interested to see, because, you know, if it was that game to Brentwood Brawl, you know, he's proven to himself that he can do it in this best-of-3 state, right?
Absolutely.
So I'm very interested to see how this game progresses, and as you said, are we going to see the curse of the 2-0 continue, or are we going to get a game 3 on our hands, our first game 3 of the block?
Now, this game is looking a lot more even, but being stuck on the ledge against Cloud with Limit is, once again, it's so worrying because that Limit cross slash will take up so much space. But Wing, using a mix-up of heavy Hadoukens, heavy Shakus, and light Shakus just to get that speed difference.
Nice.
Just pushing Curry far enough and finding the Shoryuken, able to take the first stock this time, looking a lot more confident than the last game. It's like even in the way he plays, he's looking confident right now. He just wants to pile on a little bit of damage. Unfortunately, not able to find the little poke of the up air so he can get a little cancel. 7%, it's better than nothing. But he's going to go right towards the edge again, trying to keep Curry at bay. Trying to keep Curry away from center stage because that's an issue. As we were talking about before, Cloud will just run in and back jump. We've seen it there. See? Run forward, back jump, go for the limit, neutral B.
Yeah,
just
absolutely.
take stage control.
100%, and I'm very interested to see how Wing can start using his movement. What's really interesting is I feel like I'm seeing him play a much more fluid game in this second game, right? I feel like I'm seeing him move around more than I did in that first game. I felt like he was a little bit static in that first game, right? He tended to take up a position and not really move from it, right? And no surprise, right? Ryu is very difficult to move around with. You know, he doesn't have as many great movement tools as someone like Cloud, but he's certainly playing a lot more fluid. Saying that, Curry taking that second stock before Wing does in opposition to that first.
Both these players are so good at just adapting. It's a constant adaptation of what the other person is doing from Shield. Now, one thing I have noticed is Curry G has not used any upbeats out of Shield. I feel like he's saving it just for a little mix-up because Wing isn't going to expect it. It's like, hey, he's just holding Shield. He's trying to jump and escape. But now we're getting closer and closer to what happened in Game 1 where Curry G was sitting on 2 stocks. And as I say that, Wing is able to find his Shoryuken.
Yeah, great knowledge of when you can kill there from Wing. You know, he was very,
The curse continues there. It continues. That's another 2-0 to CurryGovernor.
Yeah. I mean, just very well played by Curry there, right?
Yeah.
And you know, something that I would say to Wing, you know, if he's watching this back or you know whatever's happening right now. Is that I feel like he put up a really great showing against Curry, right? You know, Curry is absolutely on fire at the moment, you know.
For sure.
Great performance at Regen, great performance at the last tournament that I really wish I could remember the name of.
New Era.
Yeah, New Era, but then the tournament after that where he also got second. KO. At the main event, he got...